Sports Show with Sports Director Blake Arthur.
Blake Arthur here for Sports Live at Acrisure Arena as we have continuing coverage of the Coachella Valley Firebirds and their quest for a Calder Cup. After a split in Hershey, Pennsylvania, 1-1 against the Hershey Bears, the series shifted to the desert for Game 3 tonight, and the Firebirds, they were happy to be home, and it showed on the ice. Here are the highlights from Game 3. The pageantry, always a sight to behold, always something to see. Fuego propelling from the rafters to get the crowd fired up for this big game. The Birds and the Bears renewing their rivalry here in the Calder Cup Finals. In fact, tonight was almost a year to the day the last time these two played each other in the desert. June 21st, 2023, we all remember that heartbreaking Game 7 OT loss for the Birds as the Bears hoisted a record 12th Calder Cup. Firebirds want to avenge that. Frenetic first period it was. The new dad, Max McCormick, showing why he's got the C on his sweater. Not one, but two quick goals for the Firebirds captain. McCormick gave Coachella Valley an early 2-0 lead and sent the home crowd into a frenzy. But the Bears would settle in and respond with a goal of their own. This is a tough Hershey side, as we know from last year. It was 2-1 after one. Fast-paced, jam-packed opening 20 minutes in Game 3. Second period, Bears would get on the board again. Quick goal tied the game early in the second period. But in typical Firebirds fashion, this team they keep the foot on the gas. Leighton Rowe gets his first goal of the playoffs. Firebirds back in front 3-2. Birds not done just yet in the second. Ryan Winterton, the wrister, made it 4-2. And that's how it would end after 40 minutes of play. Firebirds leading 4-2. Third period, Firebirds continuing to attack. Shane Wright, first-round talent on full display. Beautiful goal by the 20-year-old top prospect as the Firebirds in front 5-2, and that ended the night for Bears goaltender Hunter Shepard. Firebirds would add another just for good measure. Empty net for McCormick, a hat trick for the new dad. His newborn daughter Mia has to be loving that at home as the Firebirds show off their speed and skill. They stay unbeaten at home in the postseason. 6-2 the final in Game 3. Coachella Valley takes a 2-1 series lead on the Bears in the Cup Finals.
I thought the first period was probably the fastest period of hockey of the year. It did go both ways, though. We had a good amount of offensive zone time, but they used their speed and skills to get a couple 2-on-1s in the first period. It was pretty helter-skelter a little bit, but the pace and where the game was played was right where we wanted it to be, and so it was entertaining.
We got a lot of work to do. It's this is a series. It's going to be a tough finish, and we haven't done anything yet. So the focus is first shift of our next game.
But you got to give them credit. They came here to play. They're ready to go. They're a good hockey team.
That they are, and now things look ahead to Game 4 Thursday here at Acrisure Arena, 7 o'clock puck drop, but be sure to catch the pregame show at 6:30. We are broadcasting that game live on the CW, so tune in then for Thursday. But what a win for the Firebirds tonight. I mean, you got to go back to Friday, May 31st. That was the last time we had a home game here for the Firebirds, so they were happy to be sleeping in their own bed. They'll be sleeping in their own bed again tonight with a 2-1 series lead on the Hershey Bears in the Calder Cup Finals. That's going to do it for sports tonight. Be sure to stay with us for continuing coverage of Firebirds hockey and their quest for a Calder Cup.